What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a brand new ARK video for you guys today. And Fjordur's new update has finally hit, and we have our final realm, which is Asgard. Now, guys, I'm going to be going through Asgard. We're going to be taking a look at just how amazing and beautiful it is. Shout out to NESTS for completing this part of the map, and the whole Fjordur map has just been absolutely breathtaking. So let's get into the final little expansion area of it and take a look at what's in there. Now, guys, if you guys want to get to this map area, you will need to come to this location, which is 4055, because this is the portal room which will take you to Asgard. All you need to do is head inside of it, and it's pretty much a cave that'll open up to a bunch of portals to the different realms. And you can see here, once we've come inside, it's a little bit dark, but that's okay. And you can see here that all of these portals will take us to the various points of interest on Fjordur. So we have Jotunheim, Vanaheim, and Asgard, which is exactly where we are headed to today. All you need to do is grab some runestones, which you can find in the drops on Asgard. If not, you can spawn in your own runestones, which are very simple to spawn in. All you need to do is tap in GFI runestone and then the amount you want, and then 00. Chuck that into your command bar if you want, and then you can whack those in, and it costs 5 runestones to teleport to Asgard. You can take 30 teams with you, but we'll see you over at Asgard. Alrighty, guys, now we're on Asgard, and I've got to say, it looks absolutely bloody breathtaking. Now, there's a couple of points of interest that we're going to go through on the map, and also a quick note as well. You're probably noticing that the ground is, I'm going to say, a little bare, and that's purely because of my settings, because I have ground cover set to minimum, pretty much nothing. So if we bump this up and we set this up a little bit, you'll see a massive difference in the ground coverage. So if you want to play with those settings, you can see there that it looks significantly better now with all the grass and all the rocks and stuff like that. It just, performance-wise, it makes the computer run a little bit better when you're playing ARK with all this stuff turned down. But to actually fully enjoy Fjordur, Asgard, you need to have that ground coverage sort of set up there, because this map is absolutely breathtaking, and with the ground coverage it also increases that. So that's why I was looking a little bit bare earlier, but now it looks absolutely awesome. So let's head over to some of the points of interests. Now, if we come left of the terminal, you can see there, that is where we come in from. If we come left over here, you'll find a gigantic statue bone creature thing. I honestly have no idea what this is, and it looks like the skeleton from one of the Leviathans from Subnautica. I don't know where NESTS got the inspiration for this guy from, but it looks absolutely terrifyingly awesome. So if we come through here, you'll see that it opens up into a large ravine full of trees, full of ocean, well, I mean, a river, lake sort of area. And if we come through here, there's actually a cave. Now, this cave is kind of like a tech cave, and this cave also leads us to a wyvern trench. So I'm going to gamma up here a little bit so it's a bit easier to see for you guys. It is a little bit misty / cloudy in here, but if we come across here, there's a doorway that leads to nowhere, so I don't know if that actually goes anywhere yet. We'll cover that in a little bit later, but there is a wyvern trench here with lightning wyvern eggs. So if you ever want to find a bunch of lightning wyvern eggs, this is the place to go. This wyvern trench goes the whole way across. You can see here, it's pretty big. So you definitely want to get your own wyvern eggs, lightning wyvern eggs that is. You will need to come to this point in the map. I will come back out here and show you guys the coordinates as well, just in case you do want to look at it. So the coordinates for the cave are 30, 10. So if you want to come out here and find the cave, this is where you want to go. Now, as well as that, there is also an extra terminal in here, which you can see here is a secret terminal. Now, for this terminal, you will need the Artifact of the Depths, Shadows, Stalker, and 10 runestones. So we're going to whack those in here and find out what's inside. A little bit of a spoiler alert, we don't know what's actually, well, I don't know what's behind it, and if you guys want to find out for yourself, obviously, skip the next part. I will leave timestamps in the video description anyway for you guys to skip this, but let's find out what's behind door number 1. Alrighty, guys, and here we go. It's ready. Let's activate it, and let's find out what's behind the door. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be something possibly tech-related, just because of the whole overview of the cave, and we are kind of on Ragnarok as well, and oh my god. What is inside of here? Is this just a whole new area? Whoa, okay, this is all like techie and stuff. There's something here. Oh, is this... Oh, it's Mjolnir. It's a skin crate for Mjolnir. Pick, club, or sword. And some rune stones. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. There's also another terminal back here. Let's find out what's this for. Desert Titan terminal. Alright, so we can summon the Desert Titan from here as well to fight the Desert Titan, which is pretty cool. Let's grab ourselves a pickaxe here and a club. And we'll see what's going on with this. Let's go boom and boom. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. That's so cool. So that's a new skin for your tools, which is honestly pretty cool. So you need 3 artifacts and 10 rune stones, and look at that. That looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. Also, the terminal for the Desert Titan is located in here, so if you guys want to fight the Desert Titan, you can do so. The other 2 areas have provided Titan terminals as well. So the Ice Titan you can fight in Jotunheim, and then the Forest Titan you can fight in Vanaheim. And the doors open back up for you. I don't believe there's any door, like I don't think this door leads anywhere here. What we'll do though is we'll go through it and see if it takes us anywhere. Yeah, no. So that's just a dead end. I don't think there's anything actually through here. Yeah, no. So there's nothing through that door, which is, you know, that's fine. It definitely leaves the realm open for expansion later down the line though. If Nekitus does want to expand Asgard a little bit more, but I don't think he really needs to. I love the hammer. The hammer's sick. It's so cool. That's what it looks like in the light. Alright, so let's come up here. It is currently changing to nighttime. So honestly, you need to check this map out. If you haven't already, if you've got access to a PC and mods, you need to check this out. Okay, so next up, we also have the World Boss Terminal. Now, this isn't where it is, because this is just another little fairy ring that you can get resources from, and it's just a little design aesthetic thing. So if we come over this way, we can't actually go back here as well. This is where the border stops us, just here. But it is super nice to look at, I'm not going to lie. So the World Boss Terminal is just over here. So here is the World Boss Terminal. Now, coordinates for it are 2036. So you can see here is the World Boss Terminal. From the sky, that is what it looks like down there. Let's come down here though and summon in the World Boss. So what do we need for the World Boss? We just need 1 runestone, boom. Let's summon it in. So guys, here are the world bosses. We have Haiti and Skoll. So I'm pretty sure these are... They're wolves, obviously, from Norse mythology. I don't remember who they are, though. But nonetheless, we're going to kill them with the red gun here. I'm assuming we'll get a skin for them. We'll find out in a second here. Let's see what we got. So, some saddle blueprints. And some more saddle blueprints. Send in Giga Saddle. Alright, alright. So, if you want to fight them, they're level 1,000. How much health did they actually have? 150,000 health, so they're definitely killable with a couple of strong tames, but they are the world bosses for Asgard. But let's keep moving on here because there is another area that we want to cover, and it is just over here. And this is sort of the Aberration zone. So it's really cool. There's purple trees, you've got mushrooms and all that sort of stuff that are gatherable. I think it's also partly Genesis Part 2, like the Rockwell's Innards. Not the Rockwell's Innards, like the Rockwell side of the biome. Some of the plants and stuff like that remind me of it. I don't know why, but I'm getting like heavy Aberration vibes from it as well. Now, there is another cave over here as well. I just have to find it again. And here is the cave. So this cave entrance is located at 4050 just before it. And if we come inside, there is a whole region under here as well. And now this screams Aberration to me, this area. But it gets only better. It only gets better. So it turns to nighttime-ish, and you've got like bioluminescence and everything going on down here. And if you keep making your way down, which we're going to do here, we'll start getting access to crystals. And we're going to keep going. But it will eventually open up into a rock drake nest. Look at this. Look at the crystals. Look at everything. Now, you can get rock drake eggs here. You can also get them on the normal side of Fjordur as well. But this is going to be a lot easier to get eggs from here, I would say, because they're not located on like cliff face and stuff like that. 170 rock drake eggs. You've got rock drake eggs all around you. So this little area is awesome. There's tons of nests. Obviously, there's tons of rock drakes as well. So you're going to need to be slightly prepared if you do want to come in here and get some eggs. But like, this place is just absolutely breathtaking. It's such an awesomely designed map. It's such an awesomely designed expansion to the map. It's another map inside of a map. It's just incredible. It's awesome. So you can see here is the rock drake nest. So if you want to get your own rock drake eggs, then you need to come here, because you can see here that you can have access to tons of them. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention is that Shadowmanes will spawn in these aberrant swamps on Asgard, which is incredible, which means we've pretty much got all Genesis 2 creatures bar the Astrodelphus and the Techstrider over here on Fjordur. I am yet to actually see one of these Shadowmanes here yet, but I do have confirmation from Nekitis that they do actually spawn in Asgard. So you should be able to find yourself some Shadowmanes out here in the aberrant swamps when you go looking, and hopefully you can tame yourself up some Shadowmanes while you're out here as well. But the Maywings also spawn on Asgard as well. I've seen quite a few of them over near the bones of the enemies as well. So the Maywings do spawn over here on Asgard. But if we make our way over here to the, ironically enough, I'm going to say the Redwoods, there is a keep in the middle of this lake. And there is a Maywing right there, as you guys can see. So they do spawn over here on Asgard as well. But here, and you've got the ARK creatures as well spawning in. We've got some ARK parasaurs. But here is a keep of a Viking village as well. So you can come through here. This is all buildable on. You can build in the huts and everything like that as well. It's just so awesome. This is like a little farmer's house, I would say, maybe. Because the chieftain's hut is right here at the top. So look at this architectural design. Like, how awesome is this? So there's a whole village full of like little areas where you can build in. You can build in all these houses. You've got like stables and stuff like that set up. So you can stable some equises. And they even spawn in the bloody village themselves, which makes taming them so much easier. So you can come up here and we'll take a look at the big old chieftain's hut. Look at this. This is straight out of bloody Skyrim. This is a Jarl's house. Like, look at this. So you can definitely build in all of this as well. So you can build a little base. You don't even need to build a base. You can just fully set it up on the outside and just make a little community and everything. It's super awesome. So you've got bridges connecting them to the mainland as well. And it's just such an awesome map to look at. Like, look at it. You've got plenty of metal resources, plenty of obsidian, plenty of crystal located all over the mountains and everything like that. Tons of creatures do spawn in. You've got Rexes, Mammoths, standard herbivores, Ankies, Stegos. Snow Owls even spawn over here, the R variants. So you can definitely build an entire base area over here. Set up this area as your main base of operations as well. You've got fairy circles as well that they just look cool. So you definitely need to check this map out. It's just such a nice looking map. You've got a nice little area for Gatchas to run around in and hopefully not get killed by Sarkos. So if you guys haven't had the opportunity to check this map out, you need to get on it. I don't know what you're doing, but this map is absolutely breathtaking. So there's the Lightning Wyvern Cave as well over there with the Mjolnir skin, which honestly is so cool. I love the Mjolnir skin. It's such a unique addition to the actual map as well. Like, check that out. And yeah, I can't get over this skeleton. It really reminds me of something out of Subnautica. So I don't know if he's done that on purpose, but Nekitis, mate, if you do watch the video, absolutely amazing work. But guys, as far as I'm aware, that is all the newest additions to Asgard, as well as the Asgard map itself. So on top of the Fjordur map itself, oh, it's incredible how awesome this map is. You know, with Vanaheim, Jotunheim as well, you've got essentially 4 maps in one, which is absolutely awesome. So if you've got access to a PC, I can't reiterate this enough. If you've got access to a PC and you can download mods, you need to get on this map because it is incredible. But guys, that is going to wrap the video up for today. Hopefully you guys get a chance to check out Fjordur and Asgard itself because it's such an awesome addition to the world of ARK. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.